Mercury Baypark for D1NZ round 5, and we've partnered up with Breast Cancer Cure. We started off the day with a really cool cruise session around the town. They kind of closed down the roads and we were able to cruise around a bit and stop up and kind of have a hard part kind of thing. People came along and just met some of their favorite drivers, and yeah, I'm really excited to get some practice in before competing on Saturday. So let's just jump straight into it. I was just saying before, the track actually is flat and then it slopes, and all the other drivers are saying from about a metre up from the wall, which you can kind of tell. The wall seems to be quite, this whole section here. Yeah, so that's trying to carry, so what everyone was saying is it carries you through, and you want to try extend it out for as long as you can, and then just like try to a quick switch and then switch straight back. So it does slope and come around to here and then slope off here, and it's flattening out as well quite a bit to help you switch out of it, because if it didn't slope off, it'd keep like sucking you in and then you'd probably crash over there or something, which I'm pretty sure someone has done already. And then that's where you just scrub it, but that zone's going to get worn out pretty fast. And then they've actually added a whole wall over there, which is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, nevertheless, it's a good track. You can see over here where people come in and they're having to like either dump the clutch or just get really on throttle to keep them away from hitting that wall. That's why the marks go from not very thick to very thick and heavy, and it follows the full way through like that. I'm sure they're going to say something about this line here that they want you to try. Either, I think they're wanting you to have your back bumper on the yellow line, was what they were saying at Gisborne, but they go over through all of that in the driver's briefing anyways.
Pro Sport battles are done.
Unfortunately, that run was cut short. One of the other Pro Sport drivers was out on the track, entered in and just barely tapped the just the rear end of her car. Didn't quite have enough angle to keep it going, so the front end spun around, and unfortunately she rode up the wall. It's annoying that you can't go out, but you definitely got to worry for the other person and see if they're okay. And honestly, it's pretty understandable if there's a pretty big crash like that and they're about to go into the next session. If it really meant that much to me, I would have got out a little bit sooner. So I guess I can also put that on myself for not getting out as early. Yeah. So I hope they're okay and everything, and I hope they can get a fix done so they can continue competing, because it is quite sad when you see things like that happen, because sometimes you just overjudge something. But yeah, it is also a part of the sport, so that is why we didn't get another lap out there. But things happen in drifting, and you can't really expect nothing to go wrong.
Young Michael Spicer in his second round of the ex-Corbin Wilson Hero Walking Works. This is the breast cancer fundraising car as well.
Haltech on the front.
Mike is raising money for breast cancer this weekend, so if you want to make a donation, you can jump on his social media and get involved with that campaign. But young Mike is a driver who we have watched come through MSC, just kind of getting some experience at the moment. Mike is a guy who I know has a pretty big extended family, so there'll be the family tuned in back in the UK on the Oversteer TV live stream at the moment. No doubt cheering Mike on with that distinctive pink on the roof now, and see how he goes here. Alex one on. A bit of a dab there, Kesko, to try and get the car back out to angle, but really low down the track there for Mike.
It's one of those things, it's all about line, which has really unsettled the car, and unfortunately he's come to a stop there, coming onto the switch. So again, it's really getting set up on that wall, making sure you're staying up high until you need to get off to be able to set yourself up in that kind of switch in a clip area to set yourself up out of zone 2.
Can you set yourself up via sim racing?
Yes.
For this, or does it not really translate?
No, 100%. You can really get your good track references, and you can also understand what gearing you need, what wheel speed, where to lift for brake, and that type of thing. Obviously, the Logitech V Drift Series is a very, very good thing to start off with.
VD1,
yep.
Which we were talking about earlier, because if you are successful with one of our best signs over the weekend, you'll actually make it into the VD1 game, and you'll be immortalised forever in the virtual online world. Are you going to join in next time?
I'm pretty keen. I do have a sim set up at home, and I'd be pretty keen to join the fun.
Yeah, I'm not. Game's not my thing.
No.
But look, if you are a sim enthusiast, tomorrow there is the Logitech zone downstairs as well, where you'll be able to jump on board into a simulator and give it a go, test your skills.
Oh, a bit sparks coming off Mike as he comes into the GT Radio wall ride. A lot better there by Michael as he comes into the inner clip there, as he sets himself out into outer zone 2, doing a good job hitting that outer zone in outer zone 2, comes off a little bit wide there.
If he can hold this, this is on.
Yeah, 100%. He's a little bit wide coming out of outer zone 2, but doing a very good job setting himself back up onto the wall. A little bit of left foot brake. Again, this is a naturally aspirated V8, so he's just trying to make sure the wheel speed is there as he crosses the finish.
Just hasn't quite had the legs to extend it up to the wall, right? Like, I think if you looked at that first part into the teardrop there, you'd be kind of going, okay, so you're probably high 70s, 80ish, but then just the conclusion to the run there probably is going to bring it down to
There's a couple of deductions in terms of wheels off and line, but overall, obviously, no huge corrections or anything like that.
Farming shorts. Yep, and he's up against Mike Spicer, who is out there and he is representing his sponsors and his family this weekend. So he has sponsorship on board this weekend. Just trying to find the right wording for it so I don't get it wrong.
Sam Ralston and the L-Dog right up on the wall.
He loves angle, doesn't he, Sam?
Yeah,
Ralston?
he does.
He's a big angle driver. Can you get any closer to the wall than that? I don't think so.
He's full lock, full throttle on the wall, doing a very good lead.
This is probably the first one we've seen someone do the big swinging full lock-to-lock run too, right? Oh, Mike Spicer's had a big correction there. We were getting caught up in watching Sam Ralston out front, just absolutely laying the big Laurel on the wall.
That is the best lead I've seen all day, Warren. Perfect. Bit of an understeer from Michael. Oh, and hits the wall.
Mike, did he tag it? It's pulled him back down. And Sam's got out of that. I don't think Sam felt probably that confident in chasing that run. So I do think Sam got out of that for safety. Oh, tyre's off. Debeated the tyre in the rear. So that will be a incomplete there for Michael Spicer. He is representing Drift for a Cure. Drift for a Cure on the roof there, and Aeroworks, which I believe is his business.
Yeah, it looks like he's understeered a little bit on entry there, Warren, and it's just put the back of the car into the wall. Yeah, he has. He's entered in, the back hasn't come round, and it's just
taken that tyre off there and then sent him straight back up.
Right, so I didn't think there was any other better way to do this than when it was a little bit quieter back at my place. Unfortunately, I didn't get a video of my qualifying or my battle, but I did get the video of someone from the stands. It's a little bit hard to say, but I did actually end up crashing and riding up the wall and crunching through my whole wheel. So I'll put all that footage on this SD card so we can get that edited into the video. But yeah, it was honestly a great weekend. It felt really good. The cruise was a lot of fun, and as well as that track is just incredible feeling. I loved meeting all the new people that were coming into it, you know, meeting all of the fans. Doing that signing session, it was really fun, and I'm actually really happy to be a part of it this year, and I can't wait till next year, D1NZ, because I'm really excited to see what that holds. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to get another video very soon for you. See ya.